Some verses in the Quran don't just speak, they reveal depths of the oceans that no human had ever seen. The creation of life described with a precision science only understood recently. The universe expanding, the mountains anchored, the skies perfectly layered, written long before anyone could have known. How do we explain that? Coincidence? Or something far beyond human knowledge? Before we dive deeper, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Your support helps us grow together. The Quran contains many scientific descriptions, not one, not two, but dozens. From astronomy, biology, geology, oceanography, physics, and even cosmology. But today, we're not covering all of them. Today, we're focusing on the top 5 that scientists themselves found shockingly accurate. Some scientists, after studying these verses, were genuinely amazed. For example, world-renowned embryologist Dr. Keith Moore, one of the pioneers of modern embryology, said after examining Qur'anic verses, "There is no way these descriptions could have come from human knowledge of that time." Others became curious, others became humbled, and a few even changed their perspectives completely. So in this video, we're going to break down these 5 most unbelievable scientific facts found in the Quran, one by one, explained with logic, verified by science, and addressed with complete openness. No bias, no exaggeration, just truth, reason, and evidence. This is not about forcing belief. This is about thinking, analyzing, and exploring. Let's begin. Number 5 is about embryonic development, alaka and majha. Let's start with one of the most debated and surprisingly accurate scientific topics, human embryology. The Quran describes the embryo in several stages. Alaka, something that clings, looks like a leech, and is suspended. Majha, a chewed-like lump, followed by bones and flesh formation. Now, what does modern embryology say? Heavy check mark at day 24. The human embryo literally resembles a leech, both in shape and in how it draws nutrition from the mother. Heavy check mark by week 3 to 4. The embryo has somite segments, small bumps, making it appear like a chewed substance exactly like majha. Here's the question critics ask: didn't ancient Greeks also describe embryos? The answer is simple. Greek descriptions were philosophical guesses, not based on visual observation. Many Greek ideas were incorrect. For example, menstrual blood turns into the baby, males come from the right testicle. The Quran uses terms that only make sense after modern microscopic embryology. Even Dr. Keith Moore, one of the world's leading embryologists, commented that these descriptions could not have been known in the 7th century. So ask yourself, how could someone in a desert with no microscope describe the exact stages of embryology correctly? We move on. Number 4 is about the expansion of the universe. Next, something absolutely mind-shocking. The Quran says, "We are surely expanding the heavens." This was written over 14 centuries ago. Now, fast forward to 1929. Edwin Hubble observes galaxies moving away from us. Conclusion? Heavy check mark, the universe is expanding, exactly as the Quran described. Here's the logical question. Could ancient people have even imagined an expanding universe? Absolutely not. For thousands of years, humans believed the universe was fixed and eternal. Critics sometimes say, maybe they meant expanding metaphorically. But the Arabic word used, nuzyuna, literally means expanding, stretching, increasing in size, not symbolic, not poetic, direct, scientific terminology. So again, we ask, how could a 7th century man know a fact that required modern telescopes to confirm? Number 3 is about mountains as pegs, geological stability. The Quran repeatedly describes mountains as rawasiya, stabilizers, autad, pegs. First, critics laughed. Pegs? Mountains? Doesn't that sound unscientific? Well, until geology caught up. Modern geological studies show heavy checkmark mountains have deep roots extending into the Earth's crust. Heavy checkmark, these roots help stabilize tectonic plates. Heavy checkmark, without mountains, earthquakes would be far more severe. exactly like a peg holding cloth in place. Now let's address the biggest critique. Mountains don't fully prevent earthquakes. Correct. Science never said mountains eliminate earthquakes. They reduce instability, acting as stabilizing structures. And that's exactly what the Quran says. Not that they stop earthquakes, but that they play a stabilizing role in Earth's crust. So we return to our reflection. How did a book from the 600s describe geological root systems discovered only in the last century? Number 2 is about the barrier between salt and fresh water. This one is simple, visual, and stunning. The Quran says, "He placed between them a barrier they do not transgress." Meaning, heavy check mark when salt water meets fresh water. A barrier exists. Modern oceanography discovered haloclines, thermoclines, density differences, where salt water and fresh water meet but do not mix immediately. Everyone knew rivers meet oceans. Correct. But no one knew about the invisible barrier, because it's underwater scientific and depends on density, salinity, temperature differences. These invisible barriers became known only after deep-sea studies in the 20th century. So again, how did someone living in a desert describe oceanographic features no human had ever visually observed at that time? Number 1 tells us that iron sent down to Earth, a cosmic origin. Number 1 on our list, the most cosmic fact of them all, the Quran states, "And we sent down iron." Critics say, this is poetic language. Except modern astrophysics discovered something incredible. Iron cannot form naturally on Earth. It requires temperatures greater than the core of the sun. The only place iron forms is in supernova explosions of massive stars. After forming, it is literally sent down to Earth via meteorites. So scientifically speaking, iron was sent down from space. How could anyone in the 7th century know that the iron on Earth is extraterrestrial? This isn't poetry, this is physics. So now the question is yours. If a book revealed 1,400 years ago describes the origin of life, the structure of mountains, the expansion of the universe, and depths of the oceans that no human had ever reached, then what does that mean? Is this simply coincidence? Is it guesswork? Or is it a message calling us toward something greater, toward truth? Don't take my word for it. Read it yourself. Study it with an open heart and an honest mind. Search for the truth because the truth doesn't fear being questioned. And if you want to continue this journey of knowledge and discovery, subscribe to the channel and like the video so we can grow, learn, and seek the truth together.